Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a market analysis pre-news. So today we have FOMC at 2 p.m. and there is a protocol I follow every single FOMC, and it's gonna be before news. I don't take any trade, not in the AM session or before 2 p.m. or like 2:30. So which I'm gonna explain you right now, because most of the time before a high impact news, which is like just like today, the rate decision will give a market high resistance and price will not be moved freely. It will be moving, but just to generate enough liquidity for the news to hit and take those liquidity levels at the news release or the volatility injection time. So now I'm going to show you the charts. What am I looking for before the news? And I will post a market recap after the news video as well. So let's get into the charts. On the daily, as you can see, this is Monday's candle open. So Monday we had instant rejection from this daily wick consequent encroachment, and we pushed higher to the daily fair value gap, which we had left open higher on both assets ES and NQ. Tuesday, we took the previous day Monday high and then closed below the daily fair value gap, still respecting that fair value gap. Wednesday, market opens at 6 p.m. and then we had that exponential move higher, taking the buy side level, reaching into that volume imbalance, the gap between these two candles, as you can see where I'm highlighting the cursor. So the close and the close over here and the open over here. So this is the volume imbalance. We reached over there, but see, we dropped and we flipped the daily candle. Now we are dropping to sell side. On the 4 hour, I'll show you. So this was the 2 a.m. candle, London open. We had this doji close. There is no body on this candle. Same goes here. We took the buy side and then 6 a.m. opens, slam down, instant rejection, huge displacement with a change in state of delivery. So here is the change in state, body flipped, buy side flipped, and now the delivery is sell side. Also, we had this 4 hour inversion. If you cannot see, then I'll highlight it for you. We had this 4 hour inversion. 10 a.m. open, we had that second leg continuation, which you will see on the 1 hour time frame. This is 1 hour time frame. 1 hour change in state, inversion, huge displacement towards sell side, and we closed below all of these lows. But we are inside this 4 hour fair value gap. We left 1 hour fair value gap open, which is here. This is a gap into a discount of the range. So this is the discount. If I can mark it here to here, go, and then you can see the discount. So this green zone is all discount zone. Now, before 2 p.m. open, we have right now time is 2:40, and I want the market to generate liquidity, stay inside this range, and or do leave some sort of buy side liquidity for market to take the liquidity at 2 o'clock. So 2 o'clock FOMC will release their news, and at that time I want to see a manipulation move. High time frame draw is already confirmed. Wednesday reversal, Thursday, Friday continuation to sell side levels. So these are the sell side levels 1, 2, and 3. These three lows. Market maker sell model, and the daily profile is London reversal, same as yesterday. So this is like London expands, takes buy side, rejects, inversion, change in state, reversal confirmation. New York will likely continue, but we have FOMC, which can shoot us back to the change in, uh, which can send us back to the discount of the range and then have that directional move to the sell side. So this is what I'm looking right now. If I can drop onto lower time frame, I can see that we having this 15-minute fair value gap being holded here. Price is not moving above this 1 minute suspension block as well, but we are leaving this buy side liquidity. We have these highs, low resistance liquidity from here to here. So this is a low resistance, including that low. So that low is 1 hour fair value gap where I'm expecting the price to move initially. So let's say 2 p.m. till 2 p.m. we just accumulate here, and then at 2 p.m. we shoot to the buy side, rebalance to discount, leave those sell side levels initially, take some sort of buy side liquidity, maybe here, maybe if it has power or like that liquidity injection we get at 2 p.m., take that, rebalance to discount, rebalance to that 1 hour fair value gap, have internal shift in structure, which is another raid, then give that change in state where I'm gonna take my entry, and from there I'm gonna target the sell side, which is gonna be towards the lows. So this is what the model looks like at the moment. This is what I'm looking for the in terms of analysis and pre-market analysis. For the protocol, I would like to show you something. We can remove this and we can remove this as well. Go on to 1 minute time frame. See, we are leaving this liquidity. This is low resistance liquidity on buy side level. Low resistance liquidity, which will be targeted in the FOMC. We can do other thing as well. I don't want to stuck on to the buy side initial manipulation. We can take sell side and then have that buy side manipulation and then still have that distribution to sell side, or never go to sell side, initially take all the sell side in the first move to the sell side at 2 p.m. 2 to 2:30, and then from 2:30 starts the real move to target the buy side. So there are multiple scenarios. I'm being like pretty neutral but leaning bearish, as high time frame is order flow is bearish. So we'll see how the manipulation is going to be, how the structural shift is going to be. But the protocol which I'm about to give you is going to be looking something like this. So this, let me just mark the 2 p.m., which is going to be the news time. So 2 p.m. we're going to get the FOMC, and we also going to mark the 2:30 where Jerome Powell starts to speak. At 2 p.m. we're going to get the liquidity injection. We don't care which direction we go. We take sell side first or we take buy side first. 2 to 2:30 we wait patiently. We don't do anything because this move is going to be manipulation or just a fake move before the real move happens. Then so forget about this move and don't do anything till 2:30, because you will start looking for a position or entry. Once this real move is happened, once this fake move has happened, or like it's the time for the Federal Chair Jerome Powell to start speaking. After that, 2:30, Jerome Powell comes to the stage. He starts to give his speech. Then whatever we did in the this 30-minute window, most likely 70 to 80% of the times we will go against this move. Let's say today, in today's case, we will have that first move initially in 30 minutes higher. Then at 2:30 I would like to see the market taking the highs or like manipulating internally and then starting to deliver to sell side. So first move higher, and then the Jerome Powell starts to speak, and then we have that sell side distribution towards the lows. So it's simple. You don't have to complicate things. If you don't get it, I will explain it in more simpler terms. Let's say 2:30 we starts the move higher, and this is the move we did on 2:30. After that, we have that 2:30 Jerome Powell starts to speak. We take the buy side, and we had this buy move. Now I'm expecting an opposite move of whatever we did from 2 to 2:30, which is gonna be sell side move. And I can change the color of that to blue. So this is pre Jerome Powell, and this is when Jerome Powell starts speaking. Jerome Powell starts speaking. FOMC fund rate decision. See, it's easy. FOMC decision comes whether they're gonna cut the interest rate or not. If they cut it, fine. If they don't, then also fine. But we look for this signature in the price. We look for this signature. If I can hide this, we look for this signature. FOMC comes in, market gives a move in any direction. We don't care about that. But what we gonna mark is we mark the data high and the data low of that 230 or the first for 15-minute candle. Mark the data high, data low, initial move higher. 230 Jerome Paul starts to come on the speech, starts to come to speak. We take the data high first, gives a change in state, inversion, boom, data low resting below, sell side resting below to these sell side levels, unfilled opening range gap from previous week, unfilled opening range gap resting below. This is all gap from the Monday's opening range. So this is the Monday opening range. We have all of this as a gap. This is what I'm expecting. I even have those levels on my chart. As you can see, I can do them 4x. So this is the gap levels. Make them 3. These are the gap levels. Once we start to go below this price, then we're gonna see that fast push to try to reach for the midweek or the this week's lower part, because price has to fill this gap. It won't give the second chance to the traders who didn't got any entry or like who are still waiting for some sort of positional moves, because it will be in rush to reach for those targets. So please make sure to not put too much risk. I don't want you to take any trades. This is just my personal opinion. And I want you to keep that in mind that this news is highly volatile and you can lose money on that. I'm not here to give you financial advice or I'm not here to give you any trade signals, but this is what I am looking for personally. If I have to risk something, I will be doing that on my personal discrete decisions, but it's not for you. You can learn from that, you can back test that, you can watch that, you can tape read that, but please do not put the real money behind this, as this is a volatile move. FOMC is the most volatile move in the market, or it's the news where most of the liquidity is generated. So please keep that in mind. But still, this is what my protocol looks like. This is a typical FOMC protocol every single time when I'm trading FOMC. Every single time when I'm trading FOMC. Every single time. Same thing happens. I have tested that over couple of years and it's 100% strike rate. When FOMC don't do anything or there is no liquidity injection, then of course the scenario is different. But this is a typical behavior which we will see, and I'll post a recap video and I'll show you how did we do it. Thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you have any question, comment below. I will answer to them as soon as possible. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Peace.